Hello and welcome. You're watching MBC Television. This is Abigail R. Karmalim bringing to the news and events from Meghalaya. Here are the headlines for today. Indian government expands Anganwadi centers in Meghalaya and boosts worker salaries. Headment convened by KHADC to discuss Land Act, Building Bylaw and Waste Management. District Level Youth Exchange Program 2023 in Nongpo concludes successfully. And friend stabs a friend in early morning attack. And now the news in detail. In a significant development, the Indian government has announced plans to establish 266 additional Anganwadi centers in Meghalaya, alongside the promotion of 1,266 mini Anganwadi centers to complete Anganwadi facilities across the state. This announcement was made by Paul Lyngdoh, the Minister of Social Welfare, during a media interaction in Shillong. The government has also approved a salary increase of 1,000 rupees for all Anganwadi workers, recognizing their vital contributions to community welfare. During the press conference, when questioned about the number of Meghalaya citizens stranded in the recent calamity in Sikkim, Minister Paul Lyngdoh responded that the Meghalaya government had not received any official information from the Sikkim government regarding the situation. However, he assured the public that Meghalaya is well prepared with disaster relief aids and resources to assist those in need during such challenging times.
Department of Social Welfare. You will recall that a couple of months back, I had a meeting with the Union Minister in charge, Smriti Irani, in charge of Child Development and Women's Welfare. And at that particular meeting, which I had briefed to you earlier, I had followed up some of the pending matters in the Department of Social Welfare. So as a consequence of this meeting and the follow-up that happened after that by officials of the Department of Social Welfare, I'm happy to share with you the good news, two in fact very important components. One is the sanction for upgradation of 1,266 Anganwadi centers from mini Anganwadi centers to main Anganwadi centers. This upgradation, which I also made a mention in the recently concluded session of the State Assembly, would include the increase in the in each of these centers. Instead of one, we will now have 2 workers and helpers, and this upgradation will involve the following enhancement. One is the increase in the honorarium of mini Anganwadi workers from rupees 3,500 per month to 4,500 per month. That is an additional financial implication of rupees 1,000 per month per Anganwadi. 2 is the appointment of Anganwadi helpers at 2,250 per month. 3, supply of uniforms, which is 2 sets per year at the cost of 1,000 per annum per center. Medicine kit from rupees 750 to double, that is to 1,500 per center per annum. Equipment and furniture from rupees 7,000 to rupees 10,000 for 5 years. Administrative expenses from rupees 1,000 to rupees 2,000 per annum, and also the appointment of fresh 51 new lady supervisors for these 1,266 AWCs, that is Anganwadi centers. 1,266, and the appointment of 51 lady supervisors. So overall, The total fund requirement for which the central share is being released, the total requirement comes to 826.38 lakhs. That is, the state share is 743.74 lakhs and the central share is 743.74 lakhs and the state share is 82.64 lakhs. Now, some of the conditions that have been put forward will be met by the state government, and it is a major development because these centers have all along, when they were mini centers, they had just one worker, and now this number has been doubled, apart from the appointment of supervisors and helpers. Another major development as a follow-up of the meeting, which I'm happy to share with the citizens, is the sanction of 266 new Anganwadi centers. These centers will involve the appointment of honorary workers, which would be 266 Anganwadi workers and 266 helpers. So supplementary nutrition would be provided to beneficiaries for 300 days in a year as per guidelines issued by the Government of India from time to time. The state shall take immediate action for recruitment and training of functionaries, procurement of goods and equipment as per extant rules and instructions, so as to ensure that all sanctioned centers become operational at the earliest. The expenditure on this account will be met from the grant and aid released by the Government of India under Anganwadi Services General Component and Supplementary Nutrition Component under Anganwadi Services. The action taken by the state government in pursuance to this sanction should be intimated to the Government of India every 2 months, beginning from the 1st of October 2023. So this is a major achievement for the government of Meghalaya, and we are thankful to the Union Ministry and the Minister in charge, who was very kind, very supportive, and today the state has benefited because as you will recall, I had earlier mentioned that we had about 1,500 uncovered villages. That number will now stand reduced with sanction of 266 new centers and the upgradation of 1266 such centers.
The Khas Hills Autonomous District Council KHADC summoned headmen and office bearers from towns and their outskirts to a crucial meeting held at Pinewood Hotel, Shillong. The gathering aimed to shed light on the significance of the Land Act, building bylaw and waste management, crucial aspects of local governments. The meeting witnessed the presence of numerous town and village leaders who convened to understand the implications and importance of these regulations. Addressing the media, Tabor Langpathau, the executive member responsible for land and building bylaw, along with Pinchingan and Saim, the chief executive member, emphasized the Indian government's intention to digitize land records, a move aimed at simplifying land-related matters and property ownership. They also stressed the significance of the Waste Management Act, particularly in the present times where cleanliness is paramount to prevent the spread of illness. During the meeting, headmen actively voiced their concerns and raised several questions seeking clarification from KHADC officers regarding these acts.
Yang brief ru jadi batka hadin baga government kala ai bor hangi na kaban isu building permission. Ye gitu ki jaka ki balong shabar jomka Shillong normal municipal, Shillong administratif municipal, barki khendeu sarkar. Te ngi hapan brevi kiru ba encourage gibri bakin wan sika council banya batai ru proses jungi hang dei bagi simru ka nominal rate ka bangda kata. Te ngi hap batai ru eki kumalong i menchat sika jingi bat tuga di jelsia nangta barkanika khazil atau masjid solid waste management ajar arpuru kadang ko barang thamai terus kata tentang galak ke municipal tentang galak ke muda tentang jiwan nak department beper tentang mentala streamline ba da ka ba ka wei population kan don ya ka solid management waste management committee but himaru kin don kadang ba kin coordinate lang apring ka snong ka hima bat ka district council Saya kum kasnong saya kim siam jika jaka lapan discuss bat ka hima kita ki tikani ka program ta kalong very important namar ba in haban brief iki iki barok khoi nang ba kan pensuk ban rekam ngais kam bakani ka program ka bala organize na kaleng ka land department kanirap sibun banga hapai ka beli pang ya yang charge juga lan bla sim ni kini isip ka bandong sya ka jingker ku na ka benta sinong ki thau ji ka jong berbol ka tin mo khandiat ka khambha bania ka ba bani baling ong gumta ngatrai pikir mau ba mansua ngapor baya ki ba hapo khamta mang sor Shillong barki khapsot abang yong bait ta ka ba syai ba kijaka sabar juga municipal dei ban penrikam da ka building bylaws jongka district council bar ka tu por junga bangalong siam ngila pasnaru ya ka district council ke hasil atau district council land and building regulation mo rules kat ko por ngila pharo ban publish jaga gajar tene ko por mar bang khamya yang baga procedure ko badai pan sange no shwai ka tendre hatin ni labu ba kakum ka adoption order hakapor bangi yo state na Assam Meghalaya kadot ko order ka ba omba ki jaka barok kin hap hapo kanika Meghalaya tahun country planning kaditang ka order mo ngamong ka nanomong nya pi bagadai ka kaditang ka order din habang pai ka order ka ikum ba long all inol haka jilam kalian di mana kan ya kalau langsung isong meeting na kalau ako por so bankut ka sarkar MUA 2 nama ka kila ai borno ka di council pan rekam kawan sekali ka sarkar MDA pada kan pada issue pan bahasyo pan issue pan mental ai bor hangi ban rekam ka building pan mission undai baru ke tribal area pas spesify kumni ki bahap Shillong normal municipal kamut police bayar jail road European wall Shillong administrative municipal jaya mau khar lain ka asan sohot kini ujin hap hata mudah kan ba sabar nang ta baro ideha da district council tekan ni kala erap sibut na kabenta ki pai ba kumunga ino ki ba ki basyo mapo maulai ki basyo mapo maupad ki basyo mapo opar Shillong mar katu opor ga long salansar ya katuga mo redar Shillong mo ke ba ya pengat lang ibrokoi tada masuk baga ma pamasino maspat tada raw masuk baga ni kacing ai bogar hangi
section 3 schedule ka karkom bat kendo monitor dan control kalan ka kawan hapo ka council te ka sarkar mansua ka persang ban implement ya ka scheme ka central government tambah ka sutu ba nomor ba hak schedule area ka hapo ka jimpet ki juni te ka pelong ni ki bikin amen no ya ka rules ko joki ya ka ba ki ya ka bede po schedule ya ka bede bat ka hukum ai kin lan rekod kin la panwan no singi nakalian jungi hadin bagi yo kata ni perkhat ba marfi menta ki beliau hawede pat kancing dan ni ki caka hoi ki wan singi nam takalan kot kumagalom takalong manual kampat de digital de takada mentapat namar ka sarkar kemi ka kwa ba ngindon no ke digitalize wa dangiru kan khamsuk ingi man penbej upur sa man penbej ki caka ki beliau kamtam le bakatan bun ki litigation apo court wedi ka putusam sing cakap dalam rang le ketika digitalization kanwara ya kacing penbet iki babun ki mentah wedi bakanika kandok siap te nakaliak jungi ni ilayo eta kebetan man state government kamla pan implement ini mabghab schedule area te kadi kamram jungi mentah bangin implement ini ban digitalize hilang record kanang makan pensuk ipada kadi kan pensuk nomor hagani digitalize hilang record ngile cadastral mapping digital mapping but kan pensuk ipada bikin tip iki cakal jong nangta ki jakarat ne dan ru jekni jakar teng limba kani digital shala ban pendek tu kini kabar ka dan ki pun ma ki jakar ni ka ri khasi ki jungi badan ba ya kacu ka jakar ki di how ar lainut ki brio kalawan ki digitalize sekitar ki nomla asu benda nama kani kelalong bet ka record apa ka online ni ka pai ba ki laban page bulu record ki jakar ki na page online ki lalap ba tu ka jakar ka dei bet jeng ti try kam dei tu lala ban yada kami kita katakan kampen suksu abai de kencingwan juga di digitalize lan kadi ke Shillong betang normal baik siapa satu kan nomlong complicated kadi betang ban digitalize iklan record kaba ngir kamle ban sisen makalawan kamandi dangi bangin le haga dis council kaplong ngi ban perkat bangin haplong advance no mar mentai ki bopun ki pai ba ki lapai khamat sungi na mata ya kencing bu gini record apo ka dis council telimba kan ikam irapun bat sakawiru dang man kini singi kahikut kalong concern ba video kane te kala aya ka suggestion sa this council nomor bangim tre ban implement ya semetua nomor kawan na panchatira sa ngingim tan panchatira chane tingi kham accept ya kata ngim tre ba accept hadin tu kimut ban introduce the property ka kata log against ya kajing kundo ka jongi te ka haikut ko ngi ba perkhat no ka ik ba ba bangin lat kamtam nam tak ni litigation ki court case ki video ka jaka te ko ngi ba go for digitalize session of land record kata ka plong ngi bangin shim ka scheme ngi implement poka chili area ka ba poka khasias
Matalay ka siya pa namar ba
bubun kisnong ki man kata ko long bala empower ki mata di ka main important menta kalong ba menta ya ka committee ka solid waste management committee jong kisnong ni thu district council ka ba lingba kani kindan ki project mo ko maphi ka 15 finance ngi yo ka jingrap mak sarkar kami ko bidi ba head and sanitation menta kandan ko ka project ka bangin sa launch how 9 November ka bangin stang ni ka RRC ka resource recovery center kamun ka balalok kat kum ka juk menta bangin penukam ya ka caka brand menta ka moro kan yo ningkong ni ka skin but amoro kila ai ka caka ka batang 1,000 square feet ngin chinai ka RRC ma play i kala dan teng apa ompling ko kila le ka tama ka bale apa ompling ka dei betling ba kan ka sipmiu menchua orban rementa pa kan dei bet ka project jo ka dis council kan pa non po mulai moro but hang ni kamut ki nyut kinyer jong kisnong mulai moro kan let ni hang tu po RRC tu resource recovery center but nang ni kin sele ke segregation ya kan niru nangila launch kini ingin seperti pai ba nomor paling ingin update create awareness pai ba hagbede bat kajing kwa jungi ban penolong kini tak bangin pensutu pai ba ka segregation of waste should be from grassroots mana tu ki cakar ran kana makan de ya kala shala ta .com mo nakaliang ka dis council hagbede bat ladangi .com mandan ka landfill sikwi pakai jakar tamak molong ipi kanum long shu kumolong ka martin ladang ile mangingin le scientific ways kabaka waste ru kabangi generate in a span of 1 day 2 days kamot kalalech kubenta ba di bendet mo laga di bendet po compost plant nam ta bat permi sbo ani bat generate power kibabun ba mena kini kas ki bana bladat makaleng council iwan ya kanika visit po goa ti goa ya kanika waste management ko goa government kale teng adu banga balik tu ngai iba kamne shu jaka brand im kapah nadu na po kilale ya ka ni ka bakisna kabala lo ko itna bah te kumi tu ka cak konsep bangila panwara ni katakan herap iki pai pak
Ismong di bila okay ko
jumpa ni juga dis council dia kini si montangi perlong ni kini ka awareness program ko maklatip ki babun ki at nila penmi timba ka dis council aja ni asan ko bana kawe ketika lan ak kabaginayo kabar ka solid waste management ak ka ba yo but ka jingpen khamti pat ya ka building bylaws abede building permission ya ki schedule area ki bahap pok kami ti jongi ke council te hadir mangi gede ka pelong ngi kum ke council bangin perkhat bangin dat kamban create awareness la ne bangin sotu kamtam ning kong swai ki nang lam sinong nomor ki nong pet nong kami ki nong lam sinong hari por mata te takadaw ni pelong kanang ni ka program agaba ni pen sotu lu ki ki pelong ki kong santam hagbede pat kar kom sinchar sinong ma na pet sipangkalan ru involve ki nang lam sinong al pipet ya ka building bylaws ru kinong alam sinong ki haban tip ban namta ka kebir namta khut subaru ka involve kinong alam sinong kinong alam dorbar kita kada pelong ini program mentas ni harga bakam kong sandu stress mentas ni kalong ba hadin magiyo ay kalana kidan bun ki ke ba nagaliang juki pai ba so sinong ki bawan sa council ban shim ya ka land record napok ka office ka jongi te ka pelong ngi ban perkhat ngin hap ban but kum ka jik menta te takara ngi pelong ni program ban persetu iki halor kajing kwa jong ka council not ban penterekam ya ka digitalize Indian land record program management ka ba ngi yo ya kajing rap na ka sarkar kami ya ka ba la mandit ngi na ka banta kami te takara ngi pelong program ni program.
The Office of the District Sports Officer, Ribhoi District, Nongpo, successfully concluded the District Level Youth Exchange Program 2023 today, focusing on the theme, Building a Better World, Partnering with Youth. The two-day event took place at the District Library, Nongpo, on the 5th and 6th of October. The program featured a diverse array of competitions, including drawing, painting, music, singing, drama, traditional singing and dancing, quiz, and more. Enthusiastic participants from 4 blocks of Ribhoi, namely Jirang Block, Umling, Umsning and Bhoirumbong Block, showcased their talents and creativity during the event. The winners will get the opportunity to compete in the state level to soon to be held in Shillong. Distinguished guests graced the occasion, including Mr. Giri Prasad, Superintendent of Police Ribhoi, Ms. Paitolint L. Nonglat, District Sports Education Officer Ribhoi, Mr. Eric Calvin Dekar, MCS BDO Umling Block, and renowned artist Jessica Lingdwa, who hails from the state. Also in attendance were Mr. Darling Marsharing, Mr. Bobby Nongbet, DSO Ribhoi, along with various government officers and the enthusiastic youth from the district.
Magic which anyone can do as a youth if you are motivated and if you are determined. And I will also tell that at this young age, I want to mainly target one thing about drugs. People of the state, many of the youth, are undergoing severe problems because of the drug. When this program was happening yesterday, we caught 3 persons smuggling drugs, and it was worth 9 crores, trying to spoil the youth of Meghalaya. And this program was happening, this thing also happened. When the youth one side were enjoying and talking to each other, at the same time, the youth of others were getting spoiled by the drugs. So I urge each and every one of you present here to ensure that you talk to the people whom you know who are addicted to drugs. Please ensure that it has to be reported to the police, and we should want young generations to get addicted to drugs. So I always want you to promise me. Will you all promise me on this? Yes, sir. So we need this thing. And apart from that, I will tell you, at the age of 25, I cleared UPSC Civil Services. And you know who is in charge of recruiting for civil services, IAS and IPS? Which organization? Anything? Guess? It is UPSC, Union Public Service Commission. And you know who was the chairman of UPSC that time when I joined IPS? He was a person from Meghalaya himself, Professor Bharat David Siamri. So forget joining IAS and IPS, you can also ensure that you recruit for IAS and IPS. That is the potential youth of Meghalaya has got. And I always want to urge you to go to that level. Not the district, not the state, not the country, but the world. You have to think about the world, and this is the right time. So I urge each and one of you present here that age is just the limit. After that, the sky is the limit. So all the youth, with this 2 years program, you have derived enough motivation from all the young guests, especially Madam DSEO. So she is a youth herself. in mind and heart. So she's always been a good guiding factor for all of you. So I would urge each and every one of you think about it and think at the right time, because age comes later. But the point is the energy. Energy you have right now is the most strongest. Please utilize it for positive and constructive purposes. You will always see the sky as a limit. Thank you. Good bless you. Vidila Jai.
On the 6th of October, around 4 a.m., a shocking incident unfolded in the Wat Nongse Soyong region as a 30-year-old man identified as Khelang Star Nongbri was brutally stabbed with a dagger by a fellow resident of the same village. According to the elder sister of the victim, her brother rushed home early in the morning to report the horrifying incident. When questioned about the motive behind the attack and whether there had been any prior disputes with the assailant, the victim claimed ignorance and stated that there was no known reason for the attack. No quarrel or altercation had preceded this tragic event. Reacting swiftly, the sister immediately informed the local headman about the incident. The injured victim was promptly transported to CHC Soyong for initial medical attention. However, due to the severity of his injuries, he was subsequently transferred to Civil Hospital Shillong for more advanced treatment.
Mendemasap akapor sau baje ye ide para jonga iwan nare sejing iwan yatu yang ba ubriu ladung yang aswat te ngong de mano ita yang ba udai warbor te ila bat bakaki nakakpo nomor bagasnir jong igla mi cumadan te kumta nga pat de mar kumta hing lalet ban yatu no sya lalet mare sejing jong irang basnang bangan pun ru kamdan ganat buak te ngalet hida kabormat ngalet yatu sa irang basnong te irang basnong ru ila awan lang hayeng jongi bat markum tahi ngalawan kiat no ye chanes po si soyong te na po si soyong pat ki ong ba ngimla ban sumar te ipha no yang i chane niwan no chane
Ano ba ji gajiya ka tapa?
te kat kum gajing wan ita I para jonga hayeng ta kadai sa baje ladang bakala sau baje sau siteng I gitu
Kaya ide yun no, di kubre de ba ito ba ya
uta ubri udah ubah hasunong ya itu bha ya uju ya songkai bha hi man bokor
kamban na se katanya kondaw na katanya yu.
habang alakli te ipara ngong yele se pilayan ya ne kumne haba ladu sobri shuat yele de iong hana bang ngakhamya ne ai uta ubri u shuan pit ya yeng uwan pit hi ya yeng
Konfit ba kayo?
uwan pit hi ya yeng jo ita ipara jonga namar ita ipara jonga isa marwei te uwan pit hi ya kata yeng iong hana hakapur bala akan I siyari ay gumto te upil pit ya taga yeng uwan ban dung shuat ya ko jingkia
Kaya civil kal soyong, ay na po si soyong konfit sa niya.
hoy
Kano ba ji ay konfit?
hakapur san steng ne kumno ne adang bakla
Nadi ka taka po, hindi patilala ay yung yung pumunta ba yung dom patwan kita sa gunon ay
menne hakapur bangiwan hangne te ki masmuan ako hangne po emergency te kila ara po kamra te kila yale kumno namar kimsya te banrungang te kila yale kumno syanorong ngaptip kan te siyalam po jingtia anda kiyalam po jingtia pada te ki iwan I dokter ki sumar bitang kinas andre hakapur ka ba ila adon hapo jingtia apat kasmir jong to para jong apat kala mi bun ken kala mi khambun ban ka ba mi mensua tengah pan ngalet yatu ta kisuan kisuya pan dat plastar kunto tengah let ban kali chpang yong akwa ban sumar kloi te namar kana kejilja ka ba masa golong ba isarkai tengah let ban ong chpang ha tu ka kamra jong ki staff nos kunto te kisu yawan ngamtai manta la nadu menepor nyau bejen kumno kumto ngam ladang bakla ngila po hne te iwan mi iwe I dokter mantala adon khatwe beje ye sai ni ngamla kan masu nama ngala along king ke kli te nama te ila wan mi te I dokter pat iong ba iong pat de ba ngila adap ban le tes ngila x-ray nang ta nginang pan kre hi ta ka jing sumar iong ta
so si ba oh nakalang dong si dia le amno sila ay kulit mo nun
Tingin pasal hiban ai.
Layak ai.
Em ngimpat ai le kang bang salit ai.
Nagalang asnong ti am gumno ti layak tulo ko asnong mas.
Menem basta irang basinong iklam yakran gumno ru ngasu khat irang basinong ang yang nyale lang ang namar ba kata ka system ko ajur te ang bangin sa yakran halen tiru kan ya kata ka yakran irang basinong pada imtre bungan lang bani
Kani asnong ka hapse. Jadi gumno.
ka sinong gaday na po wanok se ka hap po so yung block no
Ni keteng gumno ni system.
hilang star no bri
Kamus nan.
layo alay pau
Ini ka soyong archwisi soyong circle marmar nasun bena ba dan ke jingja ba syadungwat ya nong syang nak nong wanok se marmar nilawan mare sene bat kalong ka ai jingja ka ba sosi bang ni asno kum kene ke jingja ni na kaliang ka archwisi soyong circle ni kentujur ya ka police station ya police department bahkan simkia halor kene kam bentuk kerjer ya kene kamtam hari bengi ya kali kinok song yang kasinong anak se ba kuba arngot laingot ila saja kum kene hem kano ka jingtip ringi ken tujur naka RCYC so yang circle ni ken tujur ya ka police department ba kan tuat ya kum kine kenang ba ka syong suk yang sangan hak sinong ka tau kan wan lada ka police department ka ila kum kine ka syong suk syong sangan hak sinong ka tau kan wara ka jingma tang kine kintin baru habangi lapoi sine cha wot mar bena ni lapoi sine civil hospital habangi keli ni pertau i nei para oi men iba won lang hadu nyo beje hadu kat mentaru ipat yo ya kajing sumar ke bapura watla kasnir jong i labur ke bami syaba kaduk kene la nyo kanta prakanta ada kan tujur ya ke civil hospital ba kan simkia halor kene kam namar kene kede ka kamyap ka kamim ka ba lada menta kim simkia lada ja ka ai kalong ka ai ka ba dunang ya tiba hayang hasam tang kene kintin ka tujur ya baro.
In a significant development, a suspected individual identified as Sri Heliel K. Sangma, son of the late Benfield M. Moment and a resident of Spring Hills in the West Garo Hills district, was apprehended by the North Garo Hills Anti-Narcotic Task Force police team on Thursday. Mr. Sangma stands accused of involvement in the illegal smuggling of heroin within the Garo Hills region. According to sources privy to the matter, this arrest came following credible information and the ANTF team was able to detain the suspect in possession of approximately 3.4 grams of heroin within the North Garo Hills district. In compliance with the procedures outlined in the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances NDPS Act, a case has been registered at the North Garo Hills police station. Authorities are expected to conduct a thorough investigation into the matter to unveil any potential connections and further implications related to this alleged heroin smuggling operation. The Super Division League Football Tournament 2023, organized by the Pindeng Umyong District Sports Association, continued its exciting run of matches today. This prestigious tournament, which kicked off on October 2nd, witnessed a riveting clash between 7th United and Nongthalep SSCC at the Pindeng Umyong ground in Mairang. In a closely contested match, Nongthalep displayed dominance on the field, but it was 7th United who emerged victorious. 7 United managed to secure a total of 3 goals, while Nongthalep SSCC fought valiantly, netting 2 goals by the end of the match. Ultimately, 7 United clinched victory with a final score of 3-2 goals, adding another thrilling chapter to the ongoing Super Division League Football Tournament 2023. In the wake of the recent calamity in neighbouring Sikkim, the Meghalaya government has announced a dedicated helpline number 1800-345-3644 to provide immediate assistance to residents in need of disaster relief and emergency support. The state government has urged students and citizens to dial the helpline number for swift assistance during any disaster-related crisis. The helpline will be operational 24/7 and is aimed at ensuring that help reaches those affected promptly. For further information and assistance, individuals can also contact A. Ali, Additional Director of Higher and Technical Education, Government of Meghalaya at 98630-63305 and F. B. Ramsey, Deputy Director of Higher and Technical Education, Government of Meghalaya at 700-503-7347. So viewers, with that we have come to the end of today's edition. Till we meet again, thank you for joining us.